Good morning, welcome to a morning review. This is Kim Watson speaking on Wednesday the 8th of July. Okay, looking at the euro dollar first, and yesterday sold off once again at the moment, just broke below that prior trend line I'd redrawn, broke below that, but and managed to pull back within at this stage. Now, just an update on the Europe situation, and there now appears to be a meeting set for Sunday. So Sunday is the new deadline, in which case we could see some grim reaction over the weekend. So no doubt you'll be hearing from your broker in due course. So as I say, with Sunday set, we've got price still chopping around a little bit on the shorter term time frames. This stage we're in a drift, and I think that's the most important thing to watch for the drift in terms of predominantly it's still heading effectively south. There is a chance that we could at the moment we're sitting in this wedge type pattern here. There is a chance we could break to the upside. My preference would be selling all day long. I'd prefer to be selling on this at the moment, and there is a chance if we can get a break of the lows here at some point and a setup, we could be trading down back towards that S1 and yesterday's lows. So that would be my preference. A break at the top, to me, is weaker, and it goes against the current trend, but I can't rule it out at the moment. Okay. As we look at the euro, some euro skeptics, etc., may actually see this as the fact that we got up until Sunday as a chance to see the euro have a little rally. We'll see. Okay, looking at the pound dollar, and the pounds continue to sell off here. It's a bit surprising the way it's continued to sell off, but it's really for me, I find it strange, because you try and put fundamental reasoning behind everything, and you just think, well, why is the pound selling off quite as strong as everything else? But there we go, it is selling off at the moment. It's consolidating, and which could just be another opportunity to sell off some more. Let me just pop that up there. There we go. So same sort of situation as the euro. Effectively, I'd rather be on the short side of this market, with the trend being predominantly downwards. We do have the daily pivot above us, which has a reasonable probability of being hit, but in the event of it breaking to the downside, I'd be looking for at least yesterday's lows and more downside there. So at the moment, as I say, it's looking what I think is probably a tad over weak in a sense, and we could at some stage see quite a buying spree going on. Seems to be getting, as I say, to me, oversold. It's showing it on the dailies yet. It's being oversold. It's not quite there on the dailies. It's being oversold from an RSI perspective, but certainly getting that way. Okay, looking at dollar yen. Dollar yen, I find this as ever more choppy. In general, the prices stays more rangy. Yesterday it ended up in this sort of doji sort of candle. Seems to be selling off through the Asian session there some more, and breaking the sort of it's going the other way. I mean, again, the correlation with the currencies is not there. We got most of the currencies correlating and getting weaker, and the yen is getting stronger against the dollar. So just shows you how the money's sort of moving. Now, part of this could well be in terms of the low commodity prices that are kicking around, and the concern in the Asian sector or region, and you're seeing money running towards the yen from that perspective as a slightly safer currency. Okay, so we're seeing sort of probably the knock-on effects from that. Oops. Dollar yen and Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, once again, selling off. This is the dailies on the Aussie dollar. 60-minute. The dailies don't look too dissimilar. There we go. Selling off once again. and continuing to, as I said, the commodity prices are down. There's just about all the oil prices are down as well. We can have a quick flick and look at oil. As you see from a daily perspective, it's been riding down quite strongly. Gold, when it eventually gets there, coming off quite strongly. So no surprise to see Aussie down and Canadian up, as it's the dollar Canadian, so reverse ways, but correlated with the Australian dollar effectively. So we're seeing this this pair weaken effectively one way and the Aussie dollar weaken the other way on this commodity situation. So where next? Well, at the moment it's breaking it, it's making new lows again, and it could just continue in this route. Looking, there's not a lot of clues in terms of where this is going at the moment. Just continuing to see some weakness. As I say, mainly on the back of the Asian region slowdown there, and commodities, which obviously is taking out stops, etc., and just keep on running down. Today, well, we're already down at the S1. The ranges are getting smaller. It could be that we just run off down to the S2 today on the continuation of this route. Looking weak at the moment, but any rallies, well, it just, to me, they're going to just run into sort of the key moving averages. The 50 moving average hasn't been hit for several days, so a run up to the 60-minute 50 is possible, but it's got to get through everything on the way, and it's just all resistance. And to be buying at this point, it's just for me, as I say, where the opportunities are less, because all the time you're running into key moving averages, so you'll probably get reaction from there, so it increases the risk. So even if I'm not wanting to short it at the moment, I don't want to buy it either. So there we go. Right, that's the Aussie dollar, and that's pretty much everything. So let's just check the news for you. The Euro group meetings continue. They probably won't be highlighted with a subject as Greece, bearing in mind we've got a day now fixed for that on Sunday. So what we got left then, annual budget release in the UK at 12:30. May see some volatility around that time. It may see some positivity as he releases an update on the numbers and the projections, or vice versa if the projections ain't that good. Looking elsewhere, then at 7 o'clock we've got the FOMC meeting minutes, so may see a bit more detail coming out from that at 7 o'clock in the evening. So that's it for me. Have a great day. Bye for now.